All right, welcome to this explainer. Let's just say the quiet part out loud right out of the gate. The modern job market? It's basically a rigged game. But today, we're going to hand you the ultimate cheat code to beat it. We are diving deep into CareerPulse AI to show you exactly how to take your job hunt from a desperate, pull the lever slot machine and turn it into a highly calculated, successful system. Because, let's be real, we have all been there. You find a role where you are a perfect match on paper. You spend your entire evening polishing that application, you excitedly hit submit, and then you are immediately swallowed by the internet's resume black hole. Just absolute crickets. Let's look at the sheer, depressing math of the problem for a second. Out of an average 340 applicants per job posting, a measly 2% actually land an interview. So right off the bat, you need to realize it's not a you problem, it is a systems problem. And it gets worse. When your resume finally does manage to reach a living, breathing human being, they spend about 6 to 7 seconds scanning it before deciding your fate. Think about that. A decade of hard-earned professional experience reduced to a literal 6-second glance. Okay, so Section 1, beating the ATS spots. This is all about your unfair advantage. To win, we first have to define the enemy, the Applicant Tracking System, or ATS. It's a software gatekeeper. It's basically a soulless digital bouncer standing outside the club. If your resume doesn't flawlessly mimic the exact language in the job description, you simply aren't getting in. It truly doesn't matter how qualified you actually are. This is exactly why you have to completely kill the idea of a generic master resume. 83% of recruiters heavily favor candidates who tailor their resumes for the specific role. But doing that manually for every job takes hours, right? Well, that is exactly where CareerPulse AI steps in to do the heavy lifting for you. Instead of just making a few tweaks and crossing your fingers, CareerPulse AI hooks you up with an alignment rubric. Think of it as a preemptive scorecard of your technical skills and your ATS compatibility, way before you ever hit that submit button. So here is the absolute highest and best use of this tool. You just upload your base resume, and then you let the AI deep scan your target job description. From there, you use the rubric as your personalized cheat sheet to plug the exact keyword and skill gaps holding you back. It's practically guaranteeing yourself a top score. Moving right along to Section 2, perfecting your elevator pitch to hook them instantly. Because CareerPulse AI doesn't just stop at fixing your bullet points. It instantly generates AI-tailored elevator pitches and executive summaries for you. It literally spoon-feeds the hiring manager exactly what they are desperate to see right at the very top of the page. So when they give you their precious 6 seconds, you win. All right, Section 3, winning the mock interview and bridging the performance gap. Let's say you beat the bot and you get the callback. You have to remember that an interview isn't a pop quiz on your resume. It is a live performance. And the tragic irony here is that 94% of job seekers desperately want to know why they bombed an interview, but companies are legally terrified to actually give you real feedback. You really have to embrace this mantra from CloudHire. Interviews are won in practice, not in the room. The interview spotlight doesn't magically create a winner out of nowhere. It just exposes who trained like a pro and who is just winging it. To fix this broken feedback loop, CareerPulse AI gives you an on-demand 24/7 practice arena. You just set up a video or chat mock interview, and the AI acts as a hiring manager armed with your specific target job description. You get totally objective scoring on your delivery, which means no more begging your friends for bad advice. This kind of repetition unlocks some seriously tangible wins for you. You're going to nail those first impressions, tighten up your STAR method stories, and slash all those awkward ums and uhs. You literally get to shake out the jitters in practice, so you walk into the real thing feeling totally bulletproof. Now for Section 4, your ultimate career trajectory. We are completely flipping the script here. This is where we shift your entire mindset from where do I fit to who is actively looking for you. Using market core matches and outbound reverse matches, the platform identifies companies with active talent gaps that are craving your exact profile. You immediately stop being just another applicant and you start being a high-value solution. And hey, it's not just about landing your next gig. The Career Path Trajectory feature actually predicts your next decade. It maps out your earning and title potential and shows you the exact upskilling you need. So you're just paying your bills today. You're actively positioning yourself for executive leadership tomorrow. Finally, let's hit Section 5. Picking your pulse plan to build strategic momentum. So here's how you actually fund this strategic roadmap based on where you're at right now. You can test the waters totally for free with the Pulse Check. If you are actively hunting, you'll want to grab the Pulse Run for the unlimited tailoring and mock interviews. And if you are ready to sprint to the finish line, the 90-Day Accelerator is your aggressive, discounted lock-in to get everything you need.
But listen, here is the absolute smartest play on the entire platform. When you finally land that dream job, do not delete your profile. Instead, drop down into the $5 a month churn killer tier. It passively optimizes your resume in the background and automatically tracks your new achievements. That way, you are always ready when the headhunters inevitably come knocking.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. Is your job hunt a deliberate, data-driven system? Or are you just pulling the lever on a slot machine and hoping for the best? Because in a market this competitive, one path leads straight to an offer, and the other just leads to the void. Stop guessing. Jump into CareerPulse AI and start building your winning system today.